is the absolute value of a number? When I tell you the word absolute value, what do you think? I want you to tell me. Absolute value. What does absolute value mean? Have you seen it before? And what do you do when you see an absolute value? Okay, you've seen it. What does absolute value mean? What do you do? I'm willing to bet that you know what to do with your absolute value, but I don't think you know what it means. Okay, Keely's throwing out the idea that a negative 3, the absolute value of a negative 3, equals positive 3. Does everyone agree with that? All right. What about like the absolute value of negative 11? What's that equal to? Positive 11. All right, fine. And then what's the absolute value of positive 11? Equals what? Negative 11? No. It's equal to positive 11. Is that so? What does the absolute value do? The absolute value of negative 11 is positive 11. The absolute value of positive 11 is positive 11. And I'm not surprised in finding out that you know what to do. Okay. The absolute value changes the negative into a positive. And if it's positive, then it keeps it positive. Does that make sense? Does everyone kind of see that? That, my friends, is what you do, but it's not what the absolute value means. I want to show you what it means, because you are absolutely correct. It changes the negative to a positive. That is absolutely correct. And the reason why I want to show you what it means. Remember, asking me my favorite question. Do you remember what my favorite question is? I really made a big deal out of this at the beginning of the year. It starts off with the word why. Second word is should. Third word is I. Why do I care? Why should I care? Why, if I can get through 6th grade, Mr. Dalday, if I can get through 6th grade with and all we're going to talk about with absolute values is it changes everything that's negative into a positive number. Why should I care about what you're going to tell me about what it really means? And let me tell you why. Because, my friends, I've taught calculus, and I've taught even advanced calculus, and I've taught algebra 1 and 2 and 3 and all of that kind of stuff. And the thing is, your idea about the absolute value right now might be good and sufficient, but I need to tell you what it means, and I think that if I spend a little bit of time doing this, it will make sense, and you'll see why it changes all the negative things to the positive. Here's what the absolute value to me means. To me, the absolute value means, write this down, the distance away from 0. Does that make sense? The distance away from 0. So here's what I mean, okay? I've got a number line. Here's 0. Here's negative 3. How far is negative 3 away from 0? If I were to take a ruler and I measure it, how far is it? It's 3 points or 3 feet or 3 units, whatever. And how far is positive 3 away from 0? It's also 3 units. I'm going to stop the jing real quick.